Hi. How's it going? I've never been live before.
Yep. Episode 23. It's Friday, December
Second.
2nd. I knew that. December 2nd.
Yesterday was my grandma's birthday.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that was almost funny.
No. It would have been a mess.
I would have sucked it up.
Hang on.
Welcome back to
Yep. Episode 23. We don't have a ton planned. Just had to, mostly came on to show off the new drip.
Very
Fire.
sick jacket.
I'm so happy about it.
That's my favorite piece of Colorado Avalanche that you have.
Yeah. My only complaint, I like how it fits. I don't like the length of it. It fits how it's supposed to.
Is it long or short?
It's short in my mind. It fits how a jacket should. I like longer hoodies and jackets. I like big stuff.
Yeah.
This fits like
past the pant pocket.
or like right at least this. I'll have to stand up to show. Hang on, let me start buttoning it. Show off how pudgy I am. Hang on.
It's got nice little snap buttons on
Oh
it.
yeah.
Those
I
are
love it
good.
because it looks like it's something straight out of like what you'd see a 90s dad wearing or something. You know what I mean?
They have no idea how drippy it is.
Yeah. Back then, you're like, oh, that's kind of trash. But now you look back, you're like, no, that shit's fire. That's how I feel.
Why did I
about
think that, you know?
this. But, like,
I could see that.
It's where it should be.
Yeah, for that kind of jacket, yeah.
But I want it like,
It's got nice pockets on it.
and I like the way the pockets are. It's like they seal on their own, so you don't have to worry about shit just popping out of them.
Yeah, that's nice.
Very nice. Oh, the back. Hang on.
Oh, yeah. There's the back. Yeah, now you're showing it. Hey! If you're listening, go watch the YouTube video real quick. So
Don't
you
look
could,
at my butt. Hang on, I'm watching the replay. Oh, don't look at my butt. There's nothing there. Spotify Wrapped. Hey, have you heard about this? Have you heard about
What
this?
is Spotify Wrapped, Tanner?
Spotify Wrapped 2022 just came out. All the kids are talking about it.
It's all the rage.
It's all the rage.
It's
so
that and Perkies.
I figured today we could compare stats and everything. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
What do you think?
I've already got mine, so I'm going.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We're just going to watch it and read it off as it comes up. Enough about 2022. Let's talk about you. Welcome to your Wrapped. Spit some bars then. This year you ventured into the genre-verse.
What?
You explored 31 different genres. Look at you, you little astronaut. Number 1, underground hip-hop. No, go back! Shit.
If you just hold it, it'll pause for you.
I knew that.
You're a little astronaut again?
I'm a little astronaut again. Number 1, underground hip-hop. 2, rap. 3, metalcore. 4, anthem emo.
Ooh.
5, rock. I don't know what anthem emo is.
Probably like a day to remember, kind of. Probably like 4 Year Strong's probably call it like that. Like, yeah, I like that.
From sunrise to sunset, you kept something. Your morning started with mayhem hardcore amped.
Oh my god.
You seized the day with poetic confidence spooky.
You ended the day spooky.
You embraced the night with hype lit sad boy. These words mean nothing. Like
It's nonsense. Throwing
all
words
that
together.
listening added up to 65,588 minutes. That's more than 95% of our other listeners in the United States.
We listened to a lot of shit.
Yeah, we did. Half of that was Jay-Z.
Yeah.
With one song, it was "Love at First Listen." I know
Cool.
which one this is, and I'm sad. It's embarrassing. Your top song was "Cheap Thrills" by Final Thoughts. You played it 43 times with the most listens on January 13th, 2022. I like my own music. I don't think
you
that's
gotta listen
bad.
to your own music.
Somebody's got to listen to it.
I did. It's amazing.
You played 3,917 songs, but these played again and again and again. Number 1, Cheap Thrills. Number 2, Reel It In by Amine. Number 3, Get Your Mans, Rich Brian and Warren Hugh. Number 4, Lagoon, Rich Brian. Number 5, Bane by Zach Fox.
Nice.
I fucking love Bane. That song goes so hard. That's all just from one playlist that if I don't know what to listen to, I throw that one on.
I like that. Yeah.
Your year can't be contained by in a play. Okay, here's a playlist. Here's your top 100 songs plus one extra for fun.
That's kind of them.
You listened to 1,420 artists this year, but one ruled your world. Any guesses, chat?
Limp Bizkit.
Too late. It's Jay-Z. You spent 937 minutes together. You were in the top 0.5% of Jay-Z listeners this year. Fuck. You couldn't stop.
Is that just from the podcast?
Yeah.
That's insane. That really speaks a lot for my top artist then.
Yeah. I apparently couldn't stop listening to Big Pimpin'. I know I did go back to that song, especially right after we got done. I was like, fuck, I forgot how much I like this song. You liked these artists so much, we put them on the cover of a magazine. Kind of. My top artist: Jay-Z, Mac Miller, Eminem, 4 Year Strong, and Afloat. R.I.P. to Mac Miller. And Afloat. Afloat didn't die. They just aren't making music. Fuck. You listen to 1,420 artists this year. I just said that! Oh, wait, hang on. Did I skip something? Okay, yeah, I'm here. You spent 46,509 minutes listening to podcast. Here are the shows your ears liked the most. Out of our league. That's the only podcast that exists.
We're the only podcast.
No, I listen to Pardon My Take, Macrodosing, A New Untold Story, Dungeons and Daddies, and Lights Camera Barstool.
I'm kind of surprised. I don't think ours is in my top 5 either.
I stopped listening to it.
I listen to ours every time we release,
Yeah.
but I guess I've just listened to even more episodes of other podcasts.
We were Damon's third most listened to podcast
Hey,
this year. So thank
thanks,
you, Damon.
Damon.
We appreciate that.
Just throw up mid-sentence.
I'm going to have to go back and listen to that here in a second. I spent 11,166 minutes listening to Pardon My Take. They release 3 times a week. This year you had layers like an onion, but you listen to music unlike an onion. Time to meet your listening personality. Bro, they're so poetic with this.
They are. You're like an onion, but you're not.
I got The Adventurer. You're a seeker of sound. You venture out into the unknown, searching for fresher artists, deeper cuts, newer tracks, especially gems yet to be found.
Yeah, that describes you.
Yeah.
Because you're always sending me stuff I've never heard.
I'm kind of a hipster. I'm kind of a trendsetter. You know? Yep. Jay-Z, Mac Miller, Eminem, 4 Year Strong, Afloat. Top songs: Cheap Thrills, Reel It In, Get Your Mans, Lagoon, Bane. Top genre: underground hip hop. Circling back, I quit listening to our podcast whenever it released. I used to listen to it like Monday morning, right as soon as I'd get to work or on my way to work. I'd listen to it just to hear what we said.
Right.
And be like, oh, did I say something stupid?
Did we forget something?
Right. Or to relive a funny haha.
Yeah. Or like, afterwards were like, that was a good episode.
Yeah,
I-
especially mainly if we had a guest on too. I
Yeah.
wanted to listen to that one
Yeah.
back, like Darian and Scotty. Like those were, and Jesse. Can't forget Jesse. My bad, Jesse.
Love you, Jesse.
Love you, Jesse. Hey, get NHL 23 so you and Mikey can play in the club I created. Video coming soon, maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be a sick stream,
It'd be a
actually.
really good stream.
Like I could just come out here and play and get online with y'all too.
Yeah.
Let us know if that sounds cool. I made the jerseys and everything.
They look really good.
But I had to stop listening to it because I thought that was part of what was feeding into my anxiety.
Hearing yourself.
Hearing myself, I started to feel, and like I still feel like this sometimes just from doing content now, because most of my life I've tried to not be in front of a camera. That's why I liked doing photography,
Right.
is so I could be the one taking the pictures and stuff.
That's part of the reason I got into it too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now that I'm in front of a camera and I started consuming my own content, like I'm doing this to myself. I enjoy doing it, but whenever I would go back and watch our videos or listen to our content, it started to make me feel like a character.
Like it wasn't you.
Yes. And so I started to like feel like I was losing who I was because I was consuming something that I had already lived. That's content. It's not like a home video or something like that.
Yeah.
It's content I made to put out.
We're not like putting on characters, but we're putting on for someone to watch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I started to feel like this weird like detachment from who I was
Mhm.
by consuming it. Like listening to my music is different.
Yeah. 'Cause you're there, like hearing it the entire time.
Yes, I'm making it the entire time. Like I'm kind of the same thing with videos, but it's different. I don't know how to explain it.
It's more intentional.
Yes. And it's I don't know. I don't know what
I know where you're going with it.
Yes, cuz you
Yeah.
do the music as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just started to feel like I wasn't me, and I thought that was what was playing into my anxiety. So I stopped. I'm getting back into it now that we're trying to do more videos and stuff again.
Yeah.
Because I've been cleared. I'm off the IR.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got news on Monday. No surgery needed on my big brain or treatment at all.
You're upgraded to active.
Yep, I'm back fully active, back on the ice. Yeah, the variance in my brain stem is low or small enough where it should never be a problem. So
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
great news.
yeah, super sick. We were fully prepared to find out I needed fucking brain surgery or
Or
something.
he's just gonna like tap you with a hammer on your neck. Fixed
yeah,
it.
yeah, something. The doctor scared the shit out of me. He was funny but intimidating as shit. But yeah, we're trying to swing back into it, but I want to hear your rap. Enough about me and my
Well,
problems.
mine is a little insane. It surprised me.
We've already we sent each other some of the stuff already.
Yeah.
Let me just
So-
delete this real quick.
2022 wrapped. Enough about 2022. Let's talk about you. Welcome to your rap, Ledbetter.Michael. This year you ventured into the genreverse.
Ew, ew,
You explored
Ew, ew, ew.
87 different genres.
God damn.
Look at you, little
87.
astronaut.
Yo,
Top genres. Dreamo, which I didn't know was a genre.
Is that like shoegazy metalcore? Just like-
It's emo but shoegaze.
no,
Is-
I was thinking more metal but shoegaze. Like they're screaming, but it's like real ethereal and like
So they made me a Dreamo playlist.
oh.
They made you playlists for your
Ooh.
top genres.
Oh, I want to go through our top 100 songs too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I listened to mine a couple times.
Fire?
And it's pretty fire.
You'll have to send me a link to it.
It's like Midwest emo, but more like a spacey with like more synths and stuff in the background.
That sounds sick and it makes sense.
Yeah.
That sounds right up your alley.
Dreamo, indie pop, indie
Yep.
folk,
Yep.
rap, and metalcore are my top 5. That was so gross. That sounded like a drain was unclogged. Oh, I'm smelling it.
Look at my face when I realize it's happening.
You lit up. You're like, that was amazing.
I want to find the other burp too. You keep going.
Oh, my eyes are hot. Is that a thing? My eyes are warm.
I don't know how long ago this other burp was.
Okay. Moving on. From sunrise to sunset, you kept it interesting. Your morning started with clean core and defiant hype. Not sure what that means. You seized the day with somber, bittersweet melancholy.
Sorry.
I want to hear that again.
I'm sorry, listeners. We're live right now. If you don't know, we do the podcast live now on YouTube.
Yeah.
Mostly Fridays, sometimes Thursdays. We got lives. Shit gets fucked up. Listen to this burp though.
We were Damon's third most listened to podcast this year, so thank you, Damon. We appreciate that.
So thank you, Damien.
They sound fake.
They do. I don't know how you do that.
Me
You
either.
got insane burps.
Thanks, Dad.
You should be a voice actor, but
Just burps and farts. I've been fucking ripping farts this week, dude. It's been crazy.
I have, but they've been silent, so they are just more smelly.
Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah. You embrace the night with ominous, reflective, somber. All that listening added up. 82,367 minutes. That's more than 97% of other listeners. With one song, it was Love at First Listen. Your top song was Only by RyX. You played it 47 times, with the most listens on October 5th. I was down in my feels.
Oh, okay, yeah. That
I don't
happens.
know, I guess. You played 10,340 songs, but these played again and again and again.
Damn. And again.
Your top songs: Only by RyX, Berlin by RyX, Radical by It Looks Sad, Fingers by It Looks Sad, and Better by Michigander.
Rad. I don't know any of those songs.
Yeah. RyX is pretty dope. He's indie, but he's like Bon Iver, but like
More
not
pop.
folk.
Okay. Okay.
Like the lyrical writing is very similar.
Okay. I'll have to give that a shot.
Your year can't be contained in a playlist, but we tried anyway. There's my playlist. You listened to 3,809 artists this year, but one will do world.
Was it?
It's
was it me?
RyX.
Oh.
You spent 1,486 minutes together. You were in the top 0.5% of RyX listeners this year.
Damn, I
You
wish
couldn't
mine.
stop listening to Only.
I wish mine would have been like 4 years strong or something, and not Jay Z. No diss against Jay Z.
He's just not like your common listener.
No.
Yeah. You liked these artists so much, we put them on the cover of a magazine. Kind of. That would be RyX, Pine Grove, Jay-Z,
Hey.
Eminem,
Yeah.
Title Fight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fucking
I don't
Eminem.
understand Pine Grove.
I
This-
wonder if it was like the build up to finding like you were supposed to go to that show.
Yeah, I listened. Pine Grove's my favorite band. I think I've said that before on the pod. Pine Grove's my favorite band. I was very disappointed with Pine Grove this year. They dropped an album that they went a different direction, and I didn't enjoy it at all. I was gonna go see them in concert, but Evan, the lead singer, got COVID, and they said they were gonna reschedule, but they didn't. And I haven't listened a lot since that, just because I've been upset
Butthurt,
about
yeah.
it. But I guess I listened a lot at the beginning of the year. I don't know. I don't remember. RyX makes sense. Title Fight. I think I've listened to Title Fight more than Pine Grove this year.
Damn.
So I don't know why they're 5. But and then Eminem and Jay-Z just have so much music.
Yeah, they
We
had to
guessed this would happen.
be. Yeah, we knew this. I'm happy that like Nickelback and Creed
Yeah.
and Limp Bizkit as much
Damn
as
it! I should have made Creed in my top 5.
I'm gonna make Limp Bizkit my number 1 next year. I was listening to them on the way home, just like on my own free will. It's like, you know what I want to listen to? Air Combat Raid Vehicle or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to listen to Rollin' right now. And then I just started going through all of it. Fucking Nookie, break stuff. Oh my God. I'll let you finish before I go off on another
I like
tangent.
Creed. Well, keep going. I read it already. You spent 25,408 minutes listening to podcasts. I
Yeah.
think yours was like 30.
Yeah, it was in the
thousand.
30s.
Here are the shows your ears like the most. Top podcast: Believing the Bizarre. Two Girls, One Ghost is number 2.
Pause.
Yeah, they did it on purpose. Number 3 is the History of World War II podcast.
Fucking nerd.
I know so much about World War II. He has 300 something episodes, and I
Oh
only
my
got to like
God.
90. He's
Jesus.
been doing it for 5 years.
That's insane. That's actually
No,
sick, though.
He's been doing it for longer. He started it. He's been doing it for over 10 years. He
That's
started
sick.
it in like 2011.
That's sick. That's actually super cool.
Yeah. Number 4 is Twisted History, and number 5 is Adam and Andy. Shout out Adam and Andy. I actually interacted
Yeah,
with them. a
you were
good bit.
featured on one of their podcasts.
I was. They're really cool dudes. Believing Bizarre is my number 1. We spent 5,629 minutes together. Thank you, Believing the Bizarre. You guys are good entertainment. Just like us.
Or better.
This year you had layers like an onion. Time to meet your listening personality. I think ours is the same. We'll see. They're doing a bunch of
Oh, yeah.
psychedelic, The Adventurer. Yeah.
Makes
so,
sense. We both just are constantly on that hunt.
Yeah. Exploration, newness, variety, and uniqueness. That explains the 87 different genres.
Mhm.
I didn't know I listened to that many.
The
In my
80s
mind, it's like 5.
They're
There's so many subgenres that they just make up.
subgenres are fake, especially on Spotify. Like, they just make up so many fake subgenres now. It's just there's like 6 genres. Like, if you want to be real,
Yeah, like my band, we made up a genre because we had no idea what we were,
yeah.
and it'll probably catch on if we get the
What's
word
it
out.
called again?
Bible Belt Emo.
That's right. That's right.
Thanks for spending 2022 with us.
All right. So, listening to Limp Bizkit today, I realized, or it dawned on me, how much they shaped, like, my taste in music
Really? Like the rock side or in general?
in general, because they were that new metal. And so, I got the rap side of it,
Mm-hmm.
but also the metal side of it. But that kind of metal has a lot of, like, rap and hardcore are very similar genres.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they're different, but you can find a lot of the same elements.
Like, what's that one song?
Bite Down by
Bite Down.
Gideon. That song is a rap song, basically. It fucking rips. If you're not into screaming, just think of it. It's DMX. Like, you know, like,
yeah,
it's
just hype.
yeah, it's just hype rap. I'm excited to see, like, new metal's kind of like coming back in a way, which I'm
I
excited
think it's
about.
coming back in a better way.
It is.
And maybe
Unity
that's just,
Unity
like-
TX
Yeah.
fucking rips. If you haven't listened to Unity TX, they're a new metal style band. Fire. It seems like they're doing it properly this time around.
Yeah.
But that original go around of Limp Bizkit got me into the rap side. It got me into the metal side. They have some, like, softer shit. So I was just listening. It was like, wow, they really encompass, like, a lot of what I like about music, and I don't know how to feel about that because it's Limp Bizkit. But I'm gonna try to get some Limp Bizkit merch now or something. I feel like I
I-
have to.
I don't know if I have a band that did that for me.
I can point to them. I can point to Green Day and Foo Fighters. Like, those are the big 3 for me that, like, shaped the music I like to make, and
Okay.
just, like, kind of, I guess, why certain songs click for me more than others.
Yeah. The best way I can go about the same I'm gonna go about different means to get to
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
end. So like the first music I remember listening to is like country music because my
Mhm.
mom likes country music, especially Garth Brooks. I love Garth Brooks. And then whenever the All American Rejects released their Move Along album, I got that CD
Mm-hmm.
and I literally listened to it until it sounded like shit. Just because
Oh,
like
yes.
CD players I just skip so much.
Yeah.
But I played it so much that it doesn't really play well anymore.
Still cool to have, though.
Still a dope album. I love the All American Rejects. They're from Oklahoma, which is cool. They're
Had
from
a
Stillwater.
Fire Bionicle commercial.
Yeah, or the Chevy truck commercial.
I don't remember that one.
They had "Move Along" in it.
Okay, that was the song they always used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then through like Tanner and my sister, I got into heavier music. And then I've always liked rap. I don't even know like
For rap, I can tell you the artist that where I was like, oh fuck, I want to listen to more of this is my brother got me into the Beastie Boys whenever I was a really small kid.
that's dope.
And I remember being like, yo, Beastie Boys fucking rip. This is sick. And then Scotty got me more into rap as we got older, because he listened to way more of that. But he tried to, like, he started showing me metal bands whenever I was in, like, elementary school. And I remember thinking, like, dude, that's fucking scary. I don't want to listen to that. Because he was showing me, like, Lamb of God and, like...
Oh, he went heavy.
Yeah, he was listening to some heavy shit. I remember being like, this is spooky. And then that's whenever I was getting more into like the punk pop stuff, like All Time Low and that scene. And then I got into metalcore from YouTube, Cobus Drums or whatever. You remember him?
Cobus.
He covered an A Day to Remember song and an August Burns Red song. I remember hearing those and being like, oh, holy fuck. Because that's whenever I first started, like, drumming was around that time, too.
Mhm.
And just admiring the drums
Yeah.
and that kind of music. I was like, oh, this is sick. And so that sent me down those two bands, with then leads you deeper and deeper. Because that's when
Yeah.
Pandora was big. And
yeah.
so you'd put in an artist and it would just give you everyone in that circle.
Mhm.
And so that's where I found, like, they're not a good band, but I found Attila. I found 4 Year Strong. Love 4 Year Strong. I think that's how I found Issues, Memphis Mayfire, just everyone.
all the people from like the Tins.
Of Mice and Men, yeah. And the thing that made me get even more into it was I wanted to get into concert photography, and I really liked Adam Elmakias.
Yeah.
So I would just look at all the bands he shot for
Mhm.
and start listening to them.
That's a good way to find music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what the first CDs I owned were, now that you brought that
A lot
up.
of mine were Christian CDs.
Right.
I had like a couple like All American Rejects. I had a Nickelback CD. I used to fuck with Nickelback.
Yeah, it was obviously the one
Before
that
it
had
was,
like
like, the thing
photograph
to,
and
like-
stuff. Yeah.
I hate Nickelback.
Did you listen to their last album? They came out with a new one like a week ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
skimmed it.
Was it? Oh, there was that one single that they released before it.
That's more metal.
Yeah.
That's the only good one.
Mm.
It's bad.
Hey, if you guys want us to go listen to it and do a review on the pod, we need a bunch of likes because I really don't want to, but it'd be good content.
Would be good. Maybe do it live react to it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't listen to the entire thing. I skimmed it
Mm.
because I was like, nope. Mm-mm.
I remember like changing subject. I remember like some of the first like heavier bands that I listened to was like Bullet for My Valentine and not a heavy band, but like what got me into rock music is like 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah.
Bring Me the Horizon. They were real heavy at the beginning.
Yeah, they
Just
were.
like noise.
Yeah, it was just thrash.
Yeah.
It was death metal,
And now
basically.
it's awful.
They have some like little shining moments sprinkled in here
I
or
just
there.
think I
but-
like Sempiternal.
Oh,
too
it's the
much.
best. Yeah,
It's
it's
the
best.
album.
And we got to see them live in that era too.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Yeah, that show was incredible.
I was incredibly upset about the Mice and Men set because they were like, this chick does covers. She's going to sing half of our set.
Yeah, she did like 3 songs. She was from Oklahoma. I remember her name. I'm not gonna say it on here because I
Yeah.
don't want to like.
She
cause
was
any
good,
hate.
but
She
I
was.
wanted to see of Mice and Men.
Right. That show was Issues of Mice and Men, Let Live, and Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah.
So fucking cool. I'm going back to another conversation. We're just layers on layers. Battery's dying.
Oh, just a second.
We're gonna
Or you
keep.
can continue.
Yeah. So one of the first albums I remember having, I didn't buy it. It was the Space Jam soundtrack, and I would listen to "Fly Like an Eagle" or whatever all the time, and the "Get Up and Jam," that's what I slam. That song banged. I had Recess the movie, the soundtrack. And I remember jamming that because it had "One Is the Loneliest Number," which is an incredible song. The song is so good. Other bangers. The first CD I remember buying with my own money was "American Idiot" by Green Day.
Nice.
That was the first one I remember purchasing with my own money. I had a Kids Bop one that I got for like Christmas or something too.
I had a couple, Kids Bop. I had a, what was it now?
No, that's what I call
No,
music.
that's what I call music.
I bought one of those, and it was an incredible year because it had "Mr. Brightside" by the Killers on it. It had a Will Smith song on there. It had "Hollaback Girl" by Gwen Stefani. Like, it was an incredible.
That was such a good idea.
Oh yeah, just put the top hits on there.
Yeah, just make a lit CD.
Yeah,
One of my favorite CDs when I was younger, I had a Jock Jam CD.
that's fire.
It was so good. I gotta go find my CDs.
I wish. So, after 4th grade, I moved from our hometown to a small town that was pre-K through 12th grade in the same building. All there was a gas station down there, like in the town. Walmart was 30 minutes away.
So you were
But-
in hell.
Yeah, yeah. And that was around the time Scotty got LimeWire.
Mm.
So every time I would come back and stay the night with him, or he would come down and stay with me, he would always bring me like a new CD
Oh,
that he
that's
had
lit.
burned me. It was awesome. And we were so fucking cringy, but it's also kind of like sweet looking back. We were best friends like since 1st grade. I
Yeah.
move away. Every single fucking CD, I swear to God, the last song on it was "Move Along." He's like, "'Cause you moved." And I was like, "Yes."
I know.
I hate it. But there was one CD that was just like all Weird Al. We had a big Weird Al phase. I knew like all the words to Weird Al songs at one point. It was crazy. But then there would also be like fucking Exhibit and like Ice Cube and stuff on it. It's just so conflicting. Fucking Crazy Frog. Like,
He's like, have you heard this? And you're like, no, I have a gas station.
Yeah,
That's it.
it'd be fucking Exhibit. Concentrate. That song's so good. It's Kanye's favorite song.
Oh, fuck.
It'd go from that to fucking Crazy Frog, dude.
It took me a whole 5 seconds.
The way your laugh kept building, the more you understood it.
At first I laughed because like Exhibits is like idol, and then I was like, oh. I'm crying.
We gotta clip that for TikTok right now.
Oh, I
Concentrate.
haven't cried laughing in a long time. I'm sweating.
Bring that back. What was that? Oh my lord, she got back. Dude, what do y'all know about Exhibit other than Pimp My Ride?
I was supposed to say, that's what made me find Exhibit's music. I was like, this guy makes music. This guy's
Concentrate.
so cool.
I love that song because the beginning of it was like a monk doing some chant, and it sounded so sick.
You like bejeweling pants We got you a bejeweling pants station.
The engine is a working bejeweler. You just throw the pants in there, and as it runs, the pistons fucking.
They're bedazzled.
Yeah, I'm on fire right now.
I'm sweating.
Holy shit! I'm about to have to unbutton this jacket. It's getting hot.
Woo.
You want to go through our top 100 songs?
Yeah. Are you just gonna go this song by this artist, this song by this?
Yeah,
artist?
I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna
It's
start.
Take too long if we stop.
Yeah. I guess chime in if there's one where you're like, that's on mine or something. I don't know. But I'm going to fly. Ready? Slugger by Kevin Abstract. Love by I'm starting from the 100 to 1.
Oh, you're going for the bottom.
Yeah. Slugger, Kevin Abstract. Love, Kid Cudi. Laugh Now, Cry Later, Drake and Lil Durk. Family Tree, Kenny Beats. Covet, Basements. Sour by No Pressure. Guessing Games by Dev Lemons. Miss Porter by Snot and Night Lavelle. Tears by Mud Rigo. Dance Now featuring Kenny Mason by Jid. ABC by Polyphia and Sophia Black. Soprano by Duckworth. Becoming by Dream Widow. Pemex by Shakewell and Fat Nick. Good Time, Final Thoughts.
Hey.
Mistakes Like Fractures, Knocked Loose. Encino, Dream Widow. 100 Emoji, JPEG Mafia. The Evil That Men Do, Suicide Boys. Rogue One, Logic. By Julian Michaels. Song's so sick. Insane, Post Malone. X-Wing, Denzel Curry. Roddy by Joe. Trina by Smino. First Class by Jack Harlow. That one's not from me. Venus Flytrap by Breakins. Clockwork by Northlane. Bite Down by Gideon.
Yeah.
Surround Sound by Jid, 21 Savage, and Baby Tate. Speedboat, Denzel Curry. Tequila Shots, Kid Cudi. Wasting Time, 4 Years Strong. Ready for More, Afloat. Mercy Mercy, The Rare Occasions. Crawling by Slow Joy. London by Bia and J. Cole. Wrapped Around Your Finger by Post Malone. Ruckus by Unity TX. Ego Death by Polyphia and Stevie Vai. Opana by Suicide Boys. Reaper by Final Thoughts. So Incredible by Denzel Curry and Kenny Beats. Blackout by Turnstile. Strange Woman by Afloat. It's Cool by 4 Years Strong. Paris by Bro Job. Circling the Drain by Microwave. Itachi by White Rose Moxie. Look at You by Winnie, I don't know her name. Ring Pop by Matt Watson and Father. Circle of Serpents by Extortionist. Home by Mike Dimes. No Love, No One by Gideon. Flashbang by Avoid. Dissolve by Afloat. Backroom by Mike Dimes. Cold by Dream Widow. Final Thought by Final Thoughts. Wait For Me by Afloat. Lay Wit Ya by Isaiah Rashad and Duke Deuce. I was trying to say that super white.
Lay Wit You.
Lay Wit Ya. God Don't Like Ugly, JPEG Mafia. Stone Cold by Final Thoughts. Woodlawn by Amine. Counting Down the List, Night Lavelle. Underwater Boy, Turnstile. Daisy by Afloat. Bad Weather by Bliss. Fire Squad by J. Cole. International Players Anthem by UGK and Outkast. Hazard Duty Pay, JPEG Mafia.
Ooh.
Wraith by Chance the Rapper and Vic Mensa. ATM by J. Cole. Gang Shit, No Lame Shit by Key Glock. Hold on. Gang Shit, No Lame Shit. How do you say it white? Gang Shit, No Lame Shit. How can I say it real?
You gotta say like a news anchor.
Gang
shit, no lame shit.
There's some song titles I just can't say cool, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Gang shit.
Little Scammer That Could by Guap Dad 4000 and Denzel Curry. We're moving. Bulletin Board by Afloat. Wish You Well by Amir Obe. Are You With That by Vince Staples.
That's a
Pride
good
Is
song.
the Devil by J. Cole and Lil Baby. Out of My Head, Afloat. I Like You, Post Malone, Doja Cat. Jimmy Cooks, Drake 21 Savage. Lumberjack, Tyler the Creator. Top Down, Final Thoughts. Doja by Snot and ASAP Rocky. Death Roll by Wage War. Cash In, Cash Out by Pharrell, 21 Savage, and Tyler. Rat Race by Noel. Maza by Slow Tie and ASAP. What Do You Want by Also Jacob. Rotoscope by Spirit Box, Troubles featuring T-Pain by Denzel Curry, I by Snot and Kevin Abstract, Red Lights by Afloat featuring Final Thoughts,
Ooh.
Stick by Dreamville.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that wasn't my song of the year. Bane by Zach Fox, Lagoon by Rich Brian, Get Your Mans by Rich Brian and Warren Hugh, Reel It In by Amine, and Cheap Thrills by Final Thoughts.
That's a really good playlist.
Thank you.
Like, just playlist in general.
It's got a little bit of everything. I'm really surprised Phoebe Bridgers wasn't on here anywhere, too.
I've got a couple.
But I think that was more last year. It was whenever I was really in the Phoebe Bridgers. Like, she just put out an EP, which I need to finish listening to.
I didn't listen to that yet.
But
Yeah, you had a couple that I think are on mine. I just didn't want to be like, yeah, me
Yep.
too.
Yep. Like at an auction. Yep.
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 Yeah.
Yep. I'll do mine. Started. Huh? Started. Started. Okay. Gotta catch my breath. Starting from, the bottom. You're
Now
not
we're
you.
here.
Huh?
Huh?
I didn't even need you to say it again. I realized what you said.
Are we filming here? I don't. I was gonna take a poll. Of it.
You're Not You Anymore, Counterparts. Decay by Home. Habitat by Pine Grove. Doll by Shrimp. In My Room by Chance Pena.
Tell me a
Chameleon
shrimp-
Skin. Yeah, Shrimp.
Shrimp made this doll.
Moving on. Chameleon Skin by the Flatliners. Safe in Your Skin by Title Fight. There's a lot of skin. Guthrie by Julian Baker. Full Circle.
That's like the Oklahoma place.
I think it is. I'm sure there's another Guthrie.
Nope.
But, Full Circle by Movements. Mood Ring Baby by Field Medic. Reputation by Post Malone. Symmetry by Title Fight. America Online by The Midnight. I'm surprised The Midnight's not in my top 5.
You couldn't hear it. You just heard a little.
I'm surprised that Midnight's not in my top 5.
Yeah, I know
listen
you listen to
them
them a lot.
Equinox by Admo. Landslide, Fleetwood Mac. Bowser's Castle by Belmont. They're still in my top 5 for album of the year.
Belmont?
Is.
I need to listen to it.
Stolen Love by Josiah and the Bonavilles. Perfect Teeth by Petey. Go watch the Petey episode. It was me solo, but Petey's really
I made a
good.
special appearance.
Yeah, you
surprise
did.
appearance.
Yeah. Whispers of Your Death by
Oh,
Counterparts.
such a good song.
Dude, the Counterparts,
Album.
they dropped
EP.
the album, didn't they?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
It's very good.
R.I.P. that cat, dude. That song's about his cat. That
Oh, it
died.
is?
Yeah.
Alberto, oh my god, I just gotta say it. I wish someone, not like my dog, but like someone that I know died so I could make a bop like that. Anyway, Alberto Balsam by Aphex Twin. Thief by Johnny Booth. Lean by Rye X. Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. What?
No, it's a really good song. What?
What? Is that wrong? Delete that.
No, I love that song. I was just talking about Tears for Fears earlier today with my boss.
That album that song is on is beautiful. Number 3 by Aphex Twin. Daylily by Movements. Equip Sunglasses by Hot Mulligan. Covet by Basement. Such a good song. X-Tall by Aphex Twin. Chateau by Joe. Joe's album was really good too.
I don't listen to it.
1113 by Regulate. Little Habits by Petey. Holiday by Turnstile. East Chicago, Indiana by Michigander. Change by Joe. Asymmetrical by Johnny Booth. Don't Tell the Boys by Petey. Reach by Matt Correx. Haunt Me ×3 by Teen Suicide. It's a really good song if you ignore the artist name. Trying Soda by Worst Party Ever. The Disconnect by Counterparts. Underwater Boy by Turnstile. Better by Now by Benjamin Dakota Rogers. Carry You by Novo Amor. Where the Light Divides the Holler by Knock Loose. Pitch a Fit by Petey. It's called Free Fall by Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Ontario by Novo Amor. Amsterdam by Gregory Alan Isakov. I gotta say this with a French accent because it's in French.
Okay.
Avril 14th by Aphex Twin. Nothing Left to Love by Counterparts. Holocene, Bon Iver. Don't Play by Turnstile. Afloat by Afloat.
Hey.
R.I.P. Where You Are by Throttle. Agony by Young Lean. Drool, It Looks Sad.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I got a lot going on, I guess. Change Your Heart or Die by The Midnight. Calm Down by Gleamer. Rings by Pinegrove. Next to You by John Vincent III. Numb But I Still Feel It by Title Fight. Hold Me Love by Rye X. Resonance by Home. California by Petey. Cities by Throttle. Haste by Rye X. I feel like I'm getting hotter and hotter.
Yeah.
Let Down by Michigander.
I don't even have the heater going today.
I think we're just that funny. Let Down by Michigander. Unwavering Vow by Counterparts. Oh my god, here's a sad one. I Walk This Earth All By Myself by Ecstasy.
God damn.
Sweat by Rye X. Anchor by Novo Amor. For Me by Throttle. Near by Bill Murray. Beacon by Rye X. Yeah Right by Joji. Yeah. It's close.
Yeah Right's my favorite Joji song.
It's my favorite too. Yeah, right. San Luis by Gregory Alan Isakov. Deliverance by Rye X. Where to Begin by Gates. Alaska by Pinegrove. Blackout by Turnstile. Salt by Rye X. Bloom by Throttle. Mr. Funny Bones by Tiger Scouts.
Hey.
Go stream it. Raccoon by It Looks Sad. Short Line by Rye X. Japan by Throttle, which is in our hockey trick shot video at the end.
Oh, okay.
State Lines by Novo Amor. Big Black Car by Gregory Alan Isakov. Dawn by Rye X. Dreamer by Throttle. Murder Your Memory by Title Fight. Mystery by Turnstile. Howling by Rye X. Away by Throttle. Gauze by Gleamer. Better by Michigander. Whoa.
Michigander.
Michigander. Fingers by It Looks Sad. Radical by It Looks Sad. Berlin by Rye X. And Only by Rye X.
Yeah, I don't see how Rye X made it in your top artists.
I don't either. I'm surprised Gregory Alan Isakov isn't either.
Yeah, right?
Or Throttle.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
Go check out those songs. We just gave you 2 entire playlists.
You have 202 songs.
Yeah, go listen to that.
Of
Well, maybe
heat.
not all of it. Maybe we'll post a link or something.
Listen to mine if you're feeling depressed, I guess.
Listen to mine if you want a balanced mix of hype and sad shit.
Yeah. Well, yours is probably easier to listen to than mine. Are you playing a puzzle game? The look you gave me when I saw it.
No. I'm also
He's over here playing a puzzle game on his phone.
I'm also opening up my fake cards too.
We're falling apart.
I'm opening up my fake not real hockey cards because I have a problem. I have a whole ass app on here where I spend fake money to open fake hockey cards and trade them with real people. And if I get duplicates, Mikey, I can go in and say I've got 2 of the same card. Well, then I can craft it to get 1 of the next higher tier. And there was a point where I had 80 duplicates of the green tier, so I had to get them to the red, and then I had 70 red tier cards that I had to get to blue.
That sounds stressful, honestly.
It is. I made myself stop buying fake cards because I had too many fake cards.
Speaking of cards, we've really got to get our cards graded.
Yeah, we do. I have 96.8 thousand fake currency to spend. But you
Good
know how
Lord.
much a pack of cards are on here?
5.
Let's do the Inception Black set because I like those cards. For 5 cards, 4,000 currency.
Holy shit, you could get a lot of cards.
Let's see what I pull right now. Let's do a live.
Yeah. Speaking of sports, I have
Yeah,
a little bit of news.
Yeah, I got some ranting to do about Colorado.
Um,
Miko ranting in, if you will.
Fuck off.
All right, so I pulled a Brandon Carroll in the Inception Black, and that was the only one. But look how cool these Inception cards look.
Oh, those are sick.
Yeah. Too bad they're not real.
It's like color explosion behind him.
Inception.
It's like he went through the car wash.
Yeah.
Guys,
I'm-
we barely drink any
I'm not
alcohol.
even tipsy. Like, I'm not even tipsy. You know what it was?
Hmm.
Fucking smelling salts, dude.
Oh, shit. I forgot we did that.
Let's do it again.
Yeah. Maybe that's why my right nostril's clogged.
See?
Oh, my God.
So tell them these are my fake cards, and I gotta craft them. They can't hear me. You gotta say.
He's got to craft them.
I've gotta craft them. So that was a base tier.
That was a base tier 1.
And now whenever I claim it,
When he claims it,
it gives me a base tier 2.
it gives him a base tier 2, but he already has that
So
one.
now I have to go to base tier 2.
So now he has to go to base tier 2.
And I hit craft.
And he hits craft.
Oh wait.
Oh, wait.
But since it's base tier 2,
But since it's
I
base
have
tier
to
2,
wait 2 minutes.
he has to wait
before I
2
can claim
minutes
it.
before he can claim it. That looked like we were doing an ad.
Hey. Oh, I fucked the
Oh! It's shelving. It's fine. It's Sheldon. It's fine. We kick him every now and then. Oh, I get it. He said Bazinga. Because you guys didn't. I looked at the mic like they were in there. Because you guys.
What happened?
It's only been a week.
This might be our best episode.
Yeah, I've never been so sweaty.
Let's get a mood change in
Oh,
here.
God. Anyway, oh.
That's too dark.
There's a lot going on.
That's not right either.
It looks cool, though.
See, I prefer the Soho lights. Yeah.
Ooh. So, I'm just gonna, real quick, the Kraken are doing really well. The Kraken are 15-5-3. They've had 2 back-to-back games where they won in overtime.
Yeah, fucking 9-8 in OT against the Kings. That shit was crazy. Fucking Colorado got shut out by Winnipeg the other night, 5-0.
Oh my God!
It was-
it's like sticking to the lid now.
It was bad.
Oh, I forgot how strong it was. For a second, my brain was like, "It probably smells good."
They got shut out 5-0, and then they played Buffalo last night. And with 7 minutes left, or halfway through the second period, there were 6 penalties called on Buffalo and 5 called on the Avalanche. They were calling everything.
Jesus.
And I said it right after the Colorado Avalanche had a 5-on-3 power play
Mm-hmm.
because 2 minors happened at the same time. So it was only a 2-minute penalty, but both guys go to the box, making it 5-on-3.
Yeah.
They scored. On the 5-on-3, one player came out, made it 5-on-4, they scored. So technically, they scored for both power plays. They're the top power play in the league right now. Colorado is. Right after that, same fucking thing. Colorado gets 2 minors called on them, so it's 5-on-3 Buffalo. They score one. They score on the second one
Oh my God.
to tie it. I'm like, you got to be shitting me. Colorado ended up winning like 5 or 6-3 or 4. It was something like that. I don't know what their deal is. They just haven't looked great. Like,
Do you think they're tired?
I
From
think
the long last season.
I think it's a mix of that. I think there's like a cup hangover, but also I think they're still dealing with so many injuries. Landeskog is still out. Byram's been out. Lehkonen, I think, was out for a little bit. Cogliano was out for a little bit. Gerard was out for a little bit. There was somebody else. There's somebody else big that I'm forgetting. Johnson, I think, has been out for a while. So, like, they've just been plagued by injuries. I think that's the big thing because they keep having to call up people from their minor team
Oh, that's
to
not
come
good.
up and play.
It's good for those minor players.
It
but-
is, and the minor players look pretty good. There was a hilarious moment in the game where they got shut out, where it was this dude's like first game. Or no, they didn't get shut out in this one. He scored, I think. Maybe it was his first game in the NHL, and they showed his parents in the crowd. And the parents were like making faces at the cameras. Well, they come back on like 10 minutes later, and they're like, hey, so those weren't his parents. His parents are actually the ones sat right below them. And here you can see them chatting with the couple we thought were his parents. I was like, how do you mess that up? It was hilarious. The dude's dad is an ex-Canadian football player.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I think he was like a lineman or something. But his name's Foudy, Foudy. Foudy, his last name.
Huh.
But he's good. We just have a lot of minor league players right now.
Mm,
Kind of sucks.
that's rough. Are you good? You guys. Are you guys negative?
No, we're still above 500.
Oh, okay.
I can pull it up to get the exact because I don't have it off the top of my head, but I know they're still above 500. Islanders are losing 2-0 right now after the second. Colorado is 13-7-1.
Yeah, that's good.
The Kraken are 15-5-3.
Yeah.
And
I think they're just clicking this year.
they went and they made the right moves. Like getting Burakovsky from Colorado was a really good move by them.
Yeah, he's been killing it.
Berkey's sick. I'm sad that he's gone. He was huge. He was a great like third line player.
Yeah.
Just
Alexiak's been killing it too.
solid. Alexiak's been good. Eberle's been good. Oh,
Donato's been all right.
what's his name? As a Matty Manier. What the fuck is his name? He's like y'all's he was y'all's draft pick. I think it's Matty Manier or something like
Benier.
that. Huh?
Benier.
Benier.
Yeah.
Matty Benier. He's been really good.
He's got let's see, 10 games, 3 points per game.
Yeah. He's good.
Is S saves? What's S? He's got 43 S, whatever that is.
I think that's shots.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. I don't know why it would be saves.
Yeah, it should be shots. 10
10
goals,
goals, not
10
games.
goals, 3 power play goals, 43 shots. Let me
What am I thinking? I'm mixing different sports.
He's got 11 assists, 21 points total. His plus minus rating is 1. Do you know how the plus minus in hockey works?
You've told me before, but it doesn't make any sense.
So you get a plus if you're on the ice whenever your team scores a goal. Okay. You get a minus if you're on the ice when another team scores a goal.
Oh, okay. So he's good on the ice then.
Yes. Or at least just barely
Yeah. barely positive.
Barely positive, yeah, which is still good.
Yeah, positive's better than negative. If you guys didn't know that.
His projection right now is to have a 36 goal season with 39 assists for a total of 75 points and a plus minus rating of 4. He only has 2 penalty minutes at the moment. He has 3 power play goals and 2 power play assists, 2 game winning goals. So he's been good.
I also think a big difference for the Kraken is Gru has been a lot better this season.
Yeah.
Grubauer's been way better.
Well, it seems like y'all's defense in front of him has also been a little bit better too.
Yeah.
Because I know that was probably hard for him going from Colorado, who has one of the best defenses in the league, or had one of the best defenses in the league when he was there, to a new team
with a bunch of guys
thrown together. Just not having that in front of net chemistry yet.
Yeah.
So
Drieger was good last season.
Yeah.
But not enough.
I like Gorgiev. I like this new goalie we got. He's had some rough games, though. Like getting shut out 5-0 was bad. But their scoring's just been insane this season, too. There's been so many high-scoring games.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Like 9-8?
Yeah. And the crazy part is there's so many more shots now, too, that goaltender percentages are still getting better as well, even with high scores. Like, the volume of shots they're facing is still greater than the amount of points being scored, so they're still getting positive stats, but we're still getting these crazy high games.
Yeah.
Like the 9-8 game that had 13 different goal scorers.
Yeah.
Like,
insane.
Nuts. Fucking hockey, man.
And then there's freaking NFL's going on.
Yep, Bills beat the Patriots the other night. Thank God I had Josh Allen in.
I lost to you.
Yeah, I was going to say we need to check our
fantasy. You beat me by like 50.
Damn.
I've had a lot of like weeks where I have a lot of people that are questionable,
mm-hmm.
and then they can get rolled out. Or like there's bye weeks, and it's like my quarterback is on a bye, and I don't have a second one.
Did I tell you what I had to do?
Yeah, you got like 3 quarterbacks.
I had 3 quarterbacks at one point. I dropped Joe Burrow, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
I dropped him. So I have Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts, and both of them had their bye the same week. So I was able to put somebody on the IR. Or no, I dropped somebody. I dropped a player, and I went and grabbed Joe Burrow. I was like, I have to have a quarterback. And it worked. He had a really good game that week. But after last night's game, with my 4 Bills people that I have, I already have 58.92 points. I'm going against Scotty.
I didn't have anyone last night play.
Josh Allen got me 17. Diggs got me 22. Stevenson, he's somebody that I went and picked up before that game. He plays for, he's a running back for New England. He got me 13.8, and then the Bills defense and special teams got me 6 points. But our standings right now,
I gotta win some games.
I'm 9-3. You are 7-5. Damon is 3-9, and Scotty is 5-7.
I think I can get there.
Yeah.
I gotta face some people.
Oh, wait, do we have a chat? Have I been missing out on chat this whole time? I'm so sorry, chat.
Yeah, I looked over. There's just a whole list of...
Dude, sorry, Derpy. I'm sorry, Derpy.
Derpy's the boy. Derpy's the man.
Oh, no. He said so much.
I'm so sorry, Derpy.
He said, hey, fellas, how about DeGrom, though? Or DeGrom?
DeGrom.
Fuck, DeGrom.
Dead wrong.
The League podcast back at it again with the beard content, review country music, LMAO. Your camera's gonna die. Fellas, camera. Well, there it goes. ASMR content. bearded big man with the clutch gene. So we're going to talk about how clean the kicks are for both of you. Wow, way to be interactive. Well, I'm headed out.
Oh, damn it. We lost him.
Man,
Derpy, I hope you listen to this. We are so sorry.
I'm going to try to send him a personal message.
Yeah.
We just got in it today, and we didn't have chat pulled up on our phones.
Thank you for... He's so nice, too.
Yeah, he spent a good amount of time in here, waited for interaction. Oh, man. That's crazy, because the last time I pulled it up to listen to a fart, there was nothing. So, like...
That was probably all within, 5 minutes. It's just like, fellas, hey, camera, hey.
I'm going to see if I can send Derpy a message through the channel and apologize.
Yeah, DeGrom got signed to the Rangers. 5-year deal. The Rangers are going to be solid.
I saw the Yankees put out, a deal for Aaron Judge that was, 8 years.
Yeah, they're trying to get him back. I don't know.
I can't remember the money line, though. It was a lot of fucking money, but it was an 8-year deal.
I think he just wants out,
I don't blame him. Man, we've been going for an hour and a half. This is old school out of our league right now.
It really is. I'm trying to see if I could find that Aaron Judge thing real quick. Yeah, Aaron Judge is leading the trades and shit.
Checking Twitter.
I don't see anything for him.
Come on. I saw it on Twitter. I know it's real.
Anyway.
The Yankees offer to Aaron Judge will start at around $300 million for 8 years.
God. That's a lot of money. That's not not $500 million like Juan Soto. But
yeah. I think it was something I think it said something though that he'd be the highest paid position player or something like that if he got that. I don't remember though.
It's probably based off of the years included.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kind of bummed out because we missed out on Derpy.
Same. I need to go back and make sure he's not still here. Maybe now.
Derpy, are you still here?
Derpy, I'm sorry.
Derpy?
Derpy.
Derpy.
Come here, boy. Well, I feel like that's the best place of any to end it with being sad about failing to interact with a viewer. Hey, catch the next live stream and maybe we'll forget to interact with you too. Bye-bye now. You are out of my league. Oh, hold up.
Don't wait.
It might be out by the time you're listening to this. We've got a new song and music video coming out.
It's so good.
We filmed it last week. Please be on the lookout. We've got a Call of Duty video coming out where we...
Not the one we just released. We're going to delete that one.
It's unlisted.
Oh, you unlisted
It's
Okay.
unlisted.
Never mind. Ignore that.
Where we took turns trying to play with a controller for movement and a mouse for shooting and aiming. And the goal was to try to end up positive. And then we also had it where one person was controlling the mouse and the other person was using the controller for movement. It was a shit show, but it was a really good time. It's like a 40-minute video.
Yeah, it's well worth the watch.
Didn't know how else to cut it down because it's content.
It is what it is.
It is, yeah. And there's 2 cams, face cam, hand cam, showing that it's not a gimmick, like we're really doing it. But there's no game audio. So, sorry. See you next time.